Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the first of a best of... I immediately got that wrong, actually. The date has changed. It is actually past midnight, so it is the 25th of January 2015. This is not Game 1, this is Game 2 of this best of 2. Game 1 was rather lengthy. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed that one. It was interesting enough, I guess. Shows the full potential of the Dark Ranger. I'm gonna say full potential. I don't think she could do any more than that. Yeah, essentially Dark Ranger, her kit is not particularly effective when it comes to dealing with spellbreakers. Her skeletons, if she summons them, get spell controlled if the upgrade actually gets upgraded, or silence doesn't affect them. Units are rather hard to kill during that game period, so skeletons, there won't be that many at that time either. So yeah, I must say that is probably the best that the Dark Ranger could have done. Not sure if the WCA which should have been picked second, but I mean, you saw the Fork Lightning, it did a lot of damage. Honestly, obviously it wasn't enough, since Nicker was the one that lost the game, but oh well. It won't be Tavern Hero first this time around, as we are on the map Death Road. Demon Hunter will be coming out for Nicker, who is going to be spawning in as the purple Night Elf player in the bottom left. Infi, once again, thank God, same color, teal human player in the top right. I just say that because, well, I gotta change all the overlays and thumbnail and all that stuff. Thankfully I do have shortcuts, but it's just a hassle doing it in itself. So yes, Death Road's gimmick is the elemental skeletal minions that you can get for yourself. That was a huge freeze, hopefully that doesn't happen again. But yeah, most likely Nicker won't have any problems with this. Infi did bring around like a footman and militia, a peasant, but I can't imagine them doing too much work. Oh, Nicker, nicely done in changing the target over there, because it would have been bad if he stole that experience. Either way, both skeletons have been redeemed, and Infi, well, he's human, so it's not that hard clearing out a creep camp with the militia. And of course, Nicker's not actually harassing either. Either way, both players will get themselves their two archers. It doesn't look like Nicker hired up an archer. I think he just went straight for the Ancient of War uproot, so that might be the reasoning behind the lack of, army for Nicker. No tier 2 just yet. We have a Hunter Soul coming out instead. It could potentially lead into a Huntress playstyle for Nicker, but we have yet to see the Ancient of War number 2, so I'll rule that out for now. Instead we're going to tier 2, so pretty standard. Weird that tier 2 hasn't been started first, because I don't think Hunter Soul gives that much benefit immediately, except for Ultra Vision, but Ultra Vision, you can get that later. Well, Demon Hunter, don't actually run into there, because you could get surrounded, which will actually happen. And of course, nicely done from Infi, withdrawing his Archmage from death, or at least from a huge amount of damage from the Demon Hunter. Infi will lose his Cold Archer though, and he almost lost his Burning Archer, honestly. Oh, we actually have Huntresses out. Where did that Huntress come from? I guess Nicker spent time training it and then dealing with the scout farm. Could have sworn that the Ancient of War was just constantly hitting it, but oh well, we have Huntresses out, and they will try to harass this expand. We have a Tree of Life coming out as well. Maybe for an early expand, who knows. Well, it's obviously going to be an early expand, but a very greedy move from Nicker, I must say. He's taking and expanding at the same time. He's got no army whatsoever. He's relying on his very little huntresses as well as the skeletal minions that he does have. Unfortunately, he just lost his burning one, which some could argue is the better one of the half, since searing arrows can also deal damage against buildings. It's just stronger in general, and frost arrows not that effective when it comes to slowing down units. But I guess since Nicker is playing the Huntress playstyle, I guess the added effect of slows is very beneficial. We have another surround on the Demon Hunter. This is going to be his death. There's no way Infi would let this Demon Hunter go, even if he loses a single footman. He would most likely close the gap in time. Unfortunately, the Huntress was also surrounded in her heroic effect to try to save the Demon Hunter, but she will live for now until daytime occurs or dust appearance is purchased. Not a good start for Nicker. He would have loved to not lose his Demon Hunter early on, because I mean his main base is not being harassed at all. He can tier 2 all he wants and expand as early as you could while ticking as well. But unfortunately he did lose his hero. He did lose a Huntress as well. It's not going to be as great of an advantage as Nicker would have thought, I don't think. Either way, Assassin has been picked up for Infi as well as a Rogue. Not sure what the Rogue does. I think he's just a bland unit, but the Assassin does poison. Yeah, it's just poison. It's not slow poison or anything, just poison. Tree of Life. That's a lot of tanking that it actually did, but it will live. I'm actually curious to see which creep monster that was. I don't think it was a mammoth. Can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember, and I can't see the other side because Infi's already taken his expand. Here we go with another, or here we go with the first attack from Infi, which is, I guess, to be expected since he does have the army advantage here. Panda needs to be careful. I mean, he has a pendant, so he can toss out as many Breath of Fires as possible, but it's only level 1 Breath of Fire, unfortunately. This expand is exposed. Infi can see it, and he might do something about it. We shall see. The Entangled Gold Mine, if it gets, delayed, that's gonna hinder Nicker's progress a lot. Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combo. Well, it's doing a reasonable amount of damage actually, but the Panda's got himself surrounded, and the Preservation Staff was just used, so the Panda is going to die. Kobold Geomancer, I think that's what he was able to be taken down with the Mana Burn, but Nicker's losing a lot himself. And the Entangled Gold Mine might be destroyed once again. Honestly, at this point, if he could just build mass riflemen and win this game, because so far, as I can see, Huntresses / Dryads and riflemen do very well against that. Nicker hasn't gone tier 3 just yet, and that's mainly because he's went for this early expand. Like, all his tier 3 money has been put into this, and just can't work out well. It's not working out well, so Infi, if he goes Rifleman, I can't blame him. He should recognize this as well, since, well, there's no way you can tech, expand, and tech again at the same, like, no way. Demon Hunter, he is dancing with death, and well, he's lived for now. Level 4 has been gained on the Demon Hunter. Not sure how much, good that will do, as well, the moon wells still haven't been replenished. He is going to buy a health pot though, so might be able to surprise things with Infi there. Yeah, but Infi just surprised Nicker most likely with that greater healing potion that was picked up from the mercenary camp. Alright, let's see how much of a surprise. It doesn't look that surprising, honestly. But the Demon Hunter might be able to chase down all these footmen or go after this Archmage. Although really hard to do since the Archmage has the boots and, well, these two don't. Oh, the dog. Dog is rather lengthy, honestly. Like, damn. Honestly, it could be a wolf. Who knows? Mounting out as the second hero, Stormbolt at the Demon Hunter. Doesn't look like he's in that much danger just yet. Maybe if another Stormbolt pops up, then maybe the Demon Hunter's screwed, but for now, honestly, the mana burns probably will keep that Demon Hunter in, Mountain King in check. Unless he doesn't mana burn, then I just get completely, incorrected right there. Either way, Archmage very close to level 5, that might be very, very good for him, because level 3 elementals might be needed. Not sure. Tier 3 is on the way, it's halfway there. Adult training also has been started, so not level 5 on the Archmage. He was interrupted, most likely by Nicker. Yeah. Might have been a mistake to lose that Demon Hunter a second time. It was avoidable, because mana burn, I'm pretty sure mana burn was there. Otherwise the Panda should have just received the Preservation Staff and use it on the Demon Hunter. Because, I mean, even if the Demon Hunter's had it on cooldown, if he transfers it to the Panda, the cooldown is new because it's a different user, I think. That's how it goes, right? I can't remember. I haven't played Warcraft 3 in a while. Mainly because the greener server is actually going down and I don't want to deal with Hamachi. So yeah, there's that. Level 3 on the Panda. Will it be enough? Who knows? There's no TP scroll, unfortunately, so... oh, but there is a back entrance. Forgot, this is not the only entrance. If it was, then Panda would have been screwed. Panda's still screwed because he got surrounded, but maybe he can get out of this one alive. Until Infi just crushes his dreams with a Stormbolt. Very powerful ability there. Cobalt Geomancer is being hired up. I'm trying to remember what the Cobalt Geomancer does. I think he offers slows and something else. I can't remember the something else, but maybe that's enough. Either way, same comp from Infi here. Very well rounded, I would say. Spellbreakers, Riflemen, Mortar teams. Not enough sorceresses and priests, but that just changed immediately as a couple of priests come up. Yeah, you can see Nicker's really scared of that Stormbolt, as he does have the anti-magic shell potion on the Demon Hunter. It will wear off though, it's not permanent.
A player's forces are under attack.
This might just be game for Infi, because a bunch of Triads is not going to be enough, and we only have one bear out, which honestly the Mountain King can deal with himself. There's... oh, wow, Infi. That is just really bad mana for him. Really placing down a Town Hall next to your opponent's base, that's the pinnacle of BM. Well, maybe not. I guess placing 2 down is the pinnacle, but obviously Infi's really confident in this one, and we might see a GG coming very soon. Nicker trying to deal with these mortar teams with a flank from behind, but honestly, even if these mortar teams do get taken down, Infi has enough of an army to just deal with the remainder. So yeah, that is going to be game 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Yeah. No, Demon Hunter is not as bad, but that was just an unfortunate game. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this series. I will cast the Tara versus Infi, and then end with Tara versus Nicker. I'll see you guys again next time. Take care.